You don't have to do it all in one go.
No.
Well, 2024. What am I doing this year? Well, after chasing the tour pretty hard last few years of my life, I decided that I want to do some more free surfing. Go to some new places, go revisit some old places. Places that have kind of helped shape my riding, my career, just who I am as a person. And really getting to reconnect to that side of bodyboarding for me, free surfing. Looking forward to documenting it and sharing it in this little series. It's going to be a fun year. I'm looking forward to it. Hope you enjoy. Hello, Australia 2024. I guess I should start my first trip there. Went when I was 13 with my mom to go and compete in the Port Macquarie contest. At the time, it was run by the IBA World Tour. And, it was just off the back of, a really special moment for me. The Hawaii season 2012, I did my first pipe comp, and then kind of carried the momentum into, okay, well, what's next for me? And Australia was like a pretty clear path to go down. Kind of the last trip I did with my mom when I kind of needed like a parent guardian to go with me. That was really fun. We had a lot of fun. Really cool trip for me and my mom to do. I remember, being blown away by the talent level of the young Australians when I got there. There were so many Groms just everywhere up and down the coast. And it was really cool to see, such a big community like that. Yeah, met a lot of people on that first trip that I've, kept in touch with, stayed really good friends with. For example, Kane Brewer and the Brewer family have been like, second family for me in Australia. Met Kane on my first trip, and Kane would come and stay with us in Hawaii, and they're like my Australian family. And then also the Cruickshank family has been just such a huge help and support to me, not just in Australia, but throughout my whole career. John Cruickshank is someone I really, really respect, and I have always taken his, words of advice and stuff to heart. And he's been, they've just been such a big help to me throughout my whole career and just my life. I would go every year before I got really full on with the tour, and spend 2 weeks to a month at a time, cruising up and down the East Coast, surfing with them, and just having just a general blast.
Subject is gonna be, and here is a list of things that I wanna do. Come attend my lecture at the head of my plate. Right now you're my center of attention, but next week we'll see. I took my time to make sure you're mine. Words won't be wasted, no silence be spilled. Yeah, I've taken my time, making sure that you're mine. Don't hold it against me if these feelings go past. The problem is, girl, that I'm moving too fast.
Influence that Australians have had on bodyboarding, and specifically my riding, is, it's undeniable. The like caliber and level of riding they were showcasing to the world, especially, you know, at very formidable years for me. It was pretty much impossible not to look up to the Aussies and what they were doing. So after that first trip, and I really got to see it firsthand, it really paying attention to style and that kind of stuff is, you know, kind of the Australian trademark. And I really have found a lot of fun trying to incorporate that into my own surfing, and, you know, the influence that the older Australians have had on bodyboarding is, you know, no one can dispute that. So, you know, they were pushing it pretty hard, and they paved the way for a lot of us. Getting to go back this year was, I was looking forward to the trip for a long time. You know, I hadn't been back to Australia solely for free surfing purposes in quite a few years, and it just felt like something that I really needed to get back to, get there and, you know, see my old friends and just see the crew there. And it was very much needed. The waves while I was there were kind of tricky. We'd get, you know, good moments where we thought it was gonna be really, really good, and then the swell would back off or something weird would happen. So, you know, there was a bit of fun in the challenge of hunting for surf, and, you know, some days we didn't get what we expected, but that kind of made me think back to some really good advice I got from Mike when I was really young, was, you know, try to go into things with no expectations, because, you know, sometimes you get let down, and sometimes if you don't have expectations, you know, you're better prepared for what's going to come, which seems a little backwards, I guess. But I had such a good time. I had such a blast getting to hang with the Brewers, hang with Kane, see the Cruickshanks again, and just everyone else who, you know, I grew up going and hanging with and surfing, and then also seeing the new generation, the next Groms coming out of Australia. I got to spend some time with, you know, a good little crew down there, and we had a lot of fun. Getting just to, you know, surf every day with them was really fun, and yeah, we had a blast.